Suppose you had a lot to carry. You'd get a box. And suppose you wanted to carry lots of people, too. You'd need seats. And maybe you'd work it so you could walk to the back to change a diaper or squash a rebellion. Paint it up real pretty. Put it on wheels. And you've got the whole idea behind the Volkswagen station wagon.
And this is an easy fix right here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This is in, you know, I never crawled under it before, Gary, but this is in remarkable shape.
Yeah, it is really good
You know
shape.
where it came from?
Actually, I got it off a guy or my son. Let them doors open. And he lives down there next to Saberton. And slider works. There's no problems with the slider. Everything's in there. This piece right here,
We got more room for batteries.
Well, now, well, right, you're going to be able to do the batteries, and you'll be able to. It turns into kind of a transporter.
I don't have the V-dub centerpiece on it.
Oh, those are easy.
I've got one
Do you?
somewhere.
I don't have that.
Just like the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah. All the lights, the back lights, everything's in there. I've
I
just
know
got them
that's
inside. I just got them. No, the lenses are inside there too. So
Okay,
everything's
cool.
there. There's. You guys ain't gonna need a pressure plate or anything like that, are you?
Actually, it does run with the stock transmission. Yeah, but there you go. Well, there.
Move it around a little.
Oh, okay, I see. Yes, that is excellent news.
Oh yeah, that'll make it easy to move.
It is a 6-rib. It's the van tranny.
Yeah, so it's heavier duty.
Yeah.
But it's the same bolt pattern and the same case for Beetle engines.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you can put a Beetle on it.
Yeah, so initially we got the electric kit to put on his convertible Beetle. But then when this thing came along, it's like, this is way better because we have more room for more batteries.
Right.
For longer drive time.
Yeah.
For conversions too.
This.
No, the Carmen Ghia.
It is really.
The body is
Because it's rare. It's just
Have they done many of these for electric?
they're out there.
Everything's tight, man.
Holy moly, that's nuts.
Yeah, everything's tight.
Remarkably
Like I said,
tight.
The doors are all in really good shape. The worst spots are, you got a little bit right here around the battery box.
That's my
And that's just typical. You can buy that panel because that thing, this is just happening.
The regular stuff.
Yeah.
Every vehicle's got age spots.
You need to get.
Yeah, well, that's really cool. Yeah, this is, it's got a few age spots, is all.
I mean, you're going to expect that.
Oh,
Right?
no, yeah, great.
If you look at this side, there's almost no rust on this side. Like your regular trouble areas, they're not even as bad.
This is going to be, well, see, Adam, he's big into YouTube. He's very lay this in the back so it doesn't.
There we go.
You might as well get this.
Man, this is.
The back bumper actually has a trailer hitch on it.
It has a
I
run.
want to do trailer here.
Oh yeah, you can pull a little, which is crazy.
And the only reason I sprayed this, I did the prime on it, was because there was a lot of just little chips all over the
Yeah.
place, and I thought, well, at least this will keep it.
Yeah, just seal her up, and it's actually.
How many years have you had it?
I've had it. Let's see, my boy's 24, and he was about 10 when we got it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you've had it that long.
this little spot right here.
And then.
My wife was shooting groundhog,
Oh,
and she missed.
I have an electric winch, but I forgot it. So we're gonna do it the hard way. Now we've got a van to build. This takes about 4 hours to crank this down. But... oh, look at that. I'm going to throw a chain across here so I can have a center point to pull. And then once we get it up past where it goes back down, we'll be able to just push it.
Actually,
even in high school, I was able to pick up a Volkswagen engine.
That was the holy grail of cars for me.
Now
The holy grail of electric.
and the transporters were a little heavier than in the Beetles because they had extra shrouds and stuff on them. It's a perfect day for getting an incredibly nice 1974 Type 2.
Well, they're always type 2s.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, type 1 is a beetle.
Is a
and
beetle.
Type 1 is type 2 is a bus.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and Type 3 was the wagon, I think.
Square back, yeah.
The square back, and then Type 4 was the Carmen Ghia.
No, I think it was the slope back or the sedan.
The fastback,
Yeah.
and then there was the Thing. They're quite rare. So I wonder how many transporter electric conversions there have been done. Okay, that's as far as we can go. So I'll back the trailer up, and we should be able to hook to it. I'll back it up, guiding until this tail touches the tires. Okay. And then let's find a suitable anchor point. Well, there is one right here on it. There's two, so rather than put stress on any single,
We'll look for another chain.
I have another chain. This thing's in entirely too good of condition to be taking any chances with it. This is a very remarkable find.
From here.
Half inch at a time. It's more dramatic. We got to get close-ups of all the pulleys. Oh, you know Dan McMullen, don't you? So they want to do a sizzle reel of me to pitch to HGTV. Yeah. Okay. Let's pause for a second.
Taking the station right.
You know, I would have probably saved time in the long run to just run to my house and get the winch.
And they
Yeah.
actually didn't have the cooling. We have to get they ran out of, there's a cooling system, and whatever theirs one isn't any good, so you have to go to gamer computers.
Okay.
That back wheel's right.
Like locked up?
Yeah, and there's nothing in there. The axles aren't there, so I mean, it must be the brake. I think the brake shoes are still in it. Switched arms. It's unfortunate. Suspension, everything in there. Like I said, the bottom of this thing, which is usually what goes bad in these things,
There's,
it's in pretty good shape.
it's in remarkable shape. How you doing, Doc?
Oh, just fine.
You need me to spell you?
Actually, I was looking for parts for my Carmen Ghia, and the guy had a couple V-dubs sitting in the front yard, and I stopped to talk to him, and he said he wasn't nothing there to use. He said everything was pretty much gone. He said, but you know, I started talking to him. He said that van's for sale. So I said we come up to a price on it, and I brought it home, like I said, for my boy, and he just didn't have any interest. I think you're going to do. I'm excited.
7,000 cranks later. Hey,
like I said, I called him, I texted him, make sure he had everything. And I was like, you know.
Once that thing comes up and over, we'll be able to just roll it forward. Actually, we won't be able to roll it forward. Is that tired?
Now you can get up underneath here and look. See, whenever that guy that I got it off of, he said, look at the underneath of this thing. So I got on a crawler and got underneath, and that thing was.
I'm gonna tell you right, you're missing a lot of rust here. There's not much on there.
No, I mean, this is in comparison to some of these things. They just, you know,
Right.
it's like rust.
Well, anything this old, it doesn't matter what it is. You can get a lot of rust, but
Where did it spend its formative years?
Favored it.
But before that, has this always been a West Virginia car?
Yeah. The guy, like I said, the guy I got it off of said he got it off of a service guy right there. He was leaving for the service.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a West Virginia car. Wow.
Well, I mean, whenever I got it, it was in a big barn down there.
So it's a double barn car.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
I think we'll need to swing by my house and get the electric winch.
I would go over that.
It might be enough to get the binder on.
This is perfect. This is going to be great. Perfect day to get it too. Just thinking about it, I actually was interested in a Corvair van.
okay.
So the Chevy Corvairs had the rear engine.
Rear engine, yeah.
Yeah.
Unsafe at any speed.
Yeah. But a van.
Right.
They looked cool.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
Very little rust in there. Very little. And that's a pillow for comfort.
Gotta scratch it around a couple times. Now we're talking. Yeah, we're good now. Now you know why towing companies charge so much. The good news is there's hams at the end of the rainbow. Premium weather beer. We'll pull her backwards now. Do we have any room left?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll be the best bet. What do you think, Gary? I think. Oh yeah, she's locked on there real good. And we'll stop at the next intersection and just double check.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
You guys want a receipt?
I get the money.
I'm working on a table order right now, so the bay where we're going to put this currently has some bowling lanes in it. As soon as I get those tables done, I'm going to roll her inside and lay out all the materials and formulate a plan. I think we should probably, do the prioritized list of whatever and break it up into tasks. I think would be best for the episode. So
Yeah. Oh, there's no question.
yeah. So,
No question at all.
but the first part is acquiring the
This is the
vehicle.
most fun. It's not going to get any more fun than this, except at the end.
At the end when we're tooling around town.
Well, my first Super Beetle experience is probably 10 years old driving at a farm like this, you know. And,
Right.
And I blew out the clutch somehow, can't imagine. Then
Right.
I've been I learned how to do, tune-ups and gap plugs and stuff like that on that car. That would have been in 72 or 3 that I did that to it, somewhere in there. But then the first family Volkswagen was the 74 bus, red. So we had that. Bought it new in 74.
Did it have the white roof?
Yeah.
Was it white from the
Same as this.
the whatever you call that?
Yeah, the midline, and it had a 4-foot sunroof.
Oh,
And the sunroof was in the middle.
Yes.
And so you'd go be in little league practice and standing up.
That's cool.
Unsafe at any speed with that one.
Yes. I had a regular 1970 Beetle. I had a station wagon. And then recently in 2014, I bought a 77 Super Beetle with the electric shift. I didn't keep it very long because it just had too many projects and I had too many cars. It was, the ignition system a lot of times would, because it had the traditional points and plugs and cap, rotor, and wires. Also, a problem that I had with mine a lot in the summertime was where the fuel pump is positioned on the engine. It would get really hot and it would vapor lock, which would mean the gasoline would actually boil. And then also no heat anywhere but where the heat outlets came out underneath the rear seat. And one time, it was in the wintertime, and I cooked eggs in front of the heat.
Wow.
Although, fortunately,
hope everything works out.
this has all the important parts.
Thank you very much. Okay, guys.
Really nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Scott, you just turn around out there in the field.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Is there a... I don't know if I have enough length on my come along to get up in there. Boy, this is going to make for some good TV, isn't it? Although, that van probably weighs, what, 1,500 pounds? 1,800 as is. That's a negligible amount of weight.
The headliner's in pretty decent shape.
It's actually immaculate.
Yeah,
It looks wonderful. It's not.
I think the only thing is the visors look like they can be replaced maybe, but I think once you got the rest of it looks pretty good.
I promise you, those are available online
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah, you can buy everything for this thing.
Right.
And it's just pennies. It's not really expensive. If this thing was perfect, it'd probably be right around 20, 15 to 20. Like I said, everything was in good shape. The guy said, "You gotta slam it. It's tight." The shoes are still in it.
Yeah, the brake drum, they're just frozen.
Yeah, that's all. I'd say once you get it apart and get it going, you'd be fine. Hook your
It's wild, right? It's an amazing shape. Amazing shape.
being.
Yeah, I mean it's solid.
You go there the hard way.
Well, so we have to go by your office and get the batteries, right?
Yeah, if we can.
Yeah. All right, so off to your office then.
So here's some of your Easy West kits. We've got everything but the batteries.
I see you got a van load of doors.
Yeah.
How many batteries are in the box?
5. I opened it up thinking I could divide them out.
Oh man, we'll be able to hide those like crazy. Or we could lay them flat underneath in the back. Oh, they are pretty heavy. Yeah, go ahead and We'll just tilt it backwards.
Yeah, you want to, I don't. Yep.
Wow, they're sexy looking.
Screw those back on for safety
this.
reasons or whatever. This is a new nice home, sort of unrelated.
Oh my.
So if you know anybody that wants a 100-year-old moose head,
Taxidermy at its finest.
Where'd that come from?
my great uncle was a big hunter.
How great was he?
So my uncle Steve was a great uncle. So my grandfather's brother went hunting, and he's the kind of guy that would have gone hunting with like Henry Ford, like literally. So in Alaska, he had his hunting trip, and there it is.
Wouldn't the Moose Lodge want to buy it? That's great. What are you going to do with this?
Nothing, you want it?
I would seriously, hilariously put this on the hood of my Mini Cooper. You remember I had the big horns on the Lincoln?
Yeah.
Was this
I bought that for $12 when I was 14 years old in an antique store in New Hampshire.
I'm going to put this on the...
I don't know how old it was.
I'm going to put this on the... Well, I got a tire for my Subaru, and there was just the tire.
Yeah.
The label taped on it.
It's hilarious. Oh, you just, so no package or anything.
The tire was just laying on my porch with a label taped to it. I can slide this stuff forward, and I was just going to tip it up. Is this all the stuff? Where's the motor?
Is that the heavy
That's
one?
super heavy, yeah.
Super heavy, huh?
Yeah.
I don't want to tear up your van too much. I think I'll stay right there. You want to try again?
No, I'm good. I pass. That's a hard.
Do another take. We take it out and we can make it look harder.
That's it. I'll give you a hard no. How about that?
We're going to Maysville.
Yep. Off we go.
All right.
I did not know the story that he originally wanted a van, and that his family vehicle was a van when he was growing up. Yeah, we'll probably wind up having to pull it off rather than let it down.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I'll follow you over to Maysville.
Okay. It's a pretty rough road getting into the shop. Although they did drop some gravel on it the other day, so it's not as bad as it was. Use that strap that he gave us, just hook the van to the truck back there and just pull the trailer out from under it. I'll back up a little bit more so when that trailer drops down, we'll just hook the van to this because there's no way it'll move this boom truck. I figure once we get it back far enough and off, it'll be out of the road enough until I can get that wheel freed up. And you know, the more I look at this van, transporter, other than finding one that's been restored, this is the absolute best case scenario, but I don't have the guilt of removing an engine from a restored van. Goal, I'm gonna back up as close to this as possible, then we'll try to drag it off of there. £22,000. super glad it worked out. This trailer's great. Oh, I got a flat tire on my cart, don't I? How's the motor weight compared to these?
No, nothing. I could carry that by myself.
I'm dying to get started on this thing.
Me too.
Oh, I tagged EV West in the post too. Yeah, okay, so that's the packing list.
I think that might be it.
The windshield washer, there was no motor. There's a pressurized tank that you fill up when you go get gas, and you just pump air in there from an air compressor or a tire pump. I had a Beetle, and I carried a tire pump in the
It's a carrot in a blender. That's what that should be.
It's a carrot in a blender. Uh-oh. There. Oh, that was reverse. I would say that anything original, if it'll clean up, keep it. This is also extremely rare. They have the original jack. Are still. Could you? So there's the jack port. There's a slot in the side of the. It's a unibody chassis, so there's a frame and then a monocoque, and so the whole body is integral to the framework. Look at that, flawless. Yeah, it's perfect. And this will all clean up real nice. Well, thanks for hanging out with us today. And if you have any ideas of any restorations or any projects that you'd like done that are a little bit off the beaten path, because I choose my projects by the cool factor is what I like to call it. Look me up on Instagram, Barnwood Guy, all one word. And then I also have a Facebook page, which I update regularly. It's called Premium Weathered. And my motto is reclaim, repurpose, reimagine. Hey, this is going to be fun.